Let me ask you something. You studied a list of 10 words last Monday. You read them, you wrote them down, maybe you said them a few times. You felt good. You thought, okay, I know these words now. Then Friday came. Someone asked you one of those words, and it was gone. Completely gone. Like you never saw it before. And you thought, why do I keep forgetting? Why is my memory so bad? But here is what I want to tell you today. Your memory is not bad. The problem is something else, something that nobody ever explained to you. You did not forget those words. You never really learnt them in the first place. My name is Emma, and this is Train Your English Brain. So, what does it mean to really learn a word? Most people think learning a word means seeing it and knowing what it means. You see the word brave, you read the translation, you think, okay, brave means not afraid. I know this word now. But that is not learning, that is meeting. Meeting a word and learning a word are two completely different things. When you meet someone for the first time at a party, you hear their name. You say, nice to meet you. But 3 days later, you cannot remember their name because you only met them once. You did not spend time with them. You did not have a real conversation. You did not see them again. Words work exactly the same way. Think about the words you know best in English. Words like happy, big, eat, go, day. You do not need to think about these words. They just come. Why? Because you have seen them 1,000 times. You heard them in songs. You read them in stories. You used them in sentences. Your brain met these words so many times that they became old friends. Now think about the words you forget, the ones that disappear after one day. You only met them once, in a list, on a page, for 30 seconds, and then you moved on. Your brain does not keep things it only sees once. Your brain keeps things it needs, things it sees again and again, things it uses in real situations. This is not a memory problem, this is a system problem. I want to tell you about a girl named Sara. Sara was a very organized student. Every week, she made a new vocabulary list. 10 words on Monday, 10 words on Wednesday, 10 words on Friday. By the end of the month, she had 120 new words in her notebook. But one evening, her friend asked her, Sara, how do you say the word for when you feel very tired after a long day? And Sara could not remember. She knew she had that word somewhere in her notebook, but she could not find it in her brain. 120 words in the notebook, almost 0 words in the brain. Sara was not lazy. Sara worked very hard, but Sara was collecting words, not learning them. There's a big difference. So, how does the brain really learn a word? Scientists who study memory found something very interesting. Your brain does not decide to keep a word because you studied it. Your brain decides to keep a word because you needed it more than once, because it appeared in different places, because it connected to something real in your life. They call this deep processing, and it means your brain needs to do more than just see a word. It needs to hear it, use it, read it in a sentence, say it out loud, connect it to a feeling or a picture or a memory. When you do all of these things with one word, your brain thinks this word is important. This word keeps appearing. I should keep it. And it does. So what should you do differently? The first thing is to stop learning long lists. 10 words a day sounds productive, but 10 words you never use again is 10 words you'll forget by the weekend. Instead, learn 3 words, just 3, but do something real with each one. Take the word nervous, say it out loud. Think of a time you felt nervous. Make a sentence. I felt nervous before my job interview. Now think of another sentence. My hands shake when I feel nervous. Now close your eyes and picture the feeling. That word is now connected to a real experience in your life. Your brain will not throw that away easily. The second thing is to meet the same word in different places. Read it in a story, hear it in a video, use it when you talk to yourself, write it in a sentence about your own life. Every time you meet that word in a new place, your brain moves it a little closer to the front, a little easier to find, a little harder to forget. The third thing is to wait and come back. Study a word today, then forget about it for 2 days. Then come back and try to remember it. If you remember, now your brain just made it stronger. If you forget, now you know it needs more work. This method is called spaced repetition, and it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your memory. Here's what I want you to take away from today. Forgetting is not failure. Forgetting is information. It's your brain telling you, this word did not go deep enough. Give it another chance. Show it to me again. Use it in a real sentence. Connect it to something I care about. Every time you forget a word and come back to it, you're not starting over, you're going deeper. And deeper is exactly where real learning lives. You don't have a bad memory, you have a system that is not working for you yet. Change the system and everything changes. Stop collecting words, start living with them. My name is Emma, I'll see you in the next episode.